Hey everybody, today we're going to be installing ACES for Houdini 19 and up, as well as Blender 3.0 and up. Now the installation process is the exact same for both of them, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So here we are in Houdini, and as you can see in the color correction bar, we just have the typical linear gamma setup. And then in Blender, we have the Filmic sRGB, so no ACES is installed. Now, to start this process, I have linked in the description below a GitHub that actually has made a bunch of configuration files for all different ACES versions. It sadly doesn't have the newest ACES version, but you know what? ACES 1.2 and 1.1 have worked wonders for me. So we're gonna go ahead and click on the code button and download the zip. And it is a big file, so it will actually take a little bit of time to actually download. I already have it downloaded though, so let's just go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and extract that particular file. And again, it's a big file, so it will take a little bit of time to actually extract. Once we have it extracted, we're going to go ahead and open that file, and you're going to see a bunch of ACES configurations. Now for this particular tutorial, we're going to install ACES 1.2, and we're going to install it to a directory somewhere safe on our system that we can reference later. And in this case, that is the OCIO color profiles folder for me on my storage D drive. And the goal here is I'm going to paste it in this folder so that way we can create a system variable, and that system variable will point to a file path of the configuration file found inside the ACES 1.2 file, which is the config.ocio. So we're going to create a variable that points to the file path of the config.ocio file. This way Blender and Houdini know where they're going to go ahead and access ACES. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do in Windows is we're going to go ahead to the search bar and we're going to type in environment. Now, with the environment, we can edit the system environment variables. It's going to open up a window where you can click on environment variables and you'll see all of the variables you have available on your machine. We'll go ahead and click new, type in a variable name of capital OCIO, and then we're going to paste the file path to our ACES configuration file. And again, make sure it's pointing directly to the config.ocio. Click OK, and OK again, and OK again. And really at this point, all we need to do is restart Houdini and Blender and reinitialize those programs so that way, once they are started up, they can see the OCIO system variable. And as you can see in Blender, now we have ACES installed, and the same will work for Houdini. So if I open up Houdini, you're going to go ahead and see in the color correction bar, I have ACES installed as well. So there you go. Now you have ACES installed for both Houdini and Blender, and this new environment variable system is so much easier because now you can actually update both Blender and Houdini, and it's just going to reference the same file without you having to manually update as you used to have to in previous versions. But hopefully you found this tutorial helpful, and until next time guys, my absolute best wishes to all of you. Thanks.